I felt like I was constantly stressed and overwhelmed, like it would never go away. And it seemed like I kept finding myself in situations where I just didn't know what to do or how to get out of them, as if I was getting in my own way. It was a never-ending cycle of insecurities, self-doubts, and negative thoughts. It affected everything, at home, at work, everywhere. It wasn't until I met James that my life took a huge transformation and I began shedding all the emotional baggage, pain, and struggles. Decisions began coming much easier. I even found myself politely saying no to people. And I regained complete control of my life. I got a better job, making a lot more money, and for the first time ever, I literally felt like I could breathe and fill my lungs and heart full of oxygen and joy and happiness and love.
I felt like I had a never-ending ton of weight sitting on my shoulders, and it was my job to make everyone around me happy, both at work and at home. The problem was, I wasn't happy, and I literally felt like I couldn't breathe. Truthfully, life sucked, and every ounce of energy was completely drained from me. And then I met James.
I want you to know that your life doesn't have to be this way. Your future doesn't have to equal your past. And it's never too late for a new and exciting beginning. Hello, I am James Justin. I'm here to help you transform, optimize, and accelerate your life. Question, have you ever felt like you just didn't fit in? Or maybe your brain isn't user-friendly? Believe me, you're not alone. A lot of people tell me that they are stuck, still dealing with bad habits, depression, anxiety, and limitation, and just don't feel like they're getting what they want in life. Plain and simple, they are not happy. Truth be known, their frustrations, their challenges are severely impacting and holding back every aspect of their life, their relationships, their career, everything. We desire to be happy, but we are sad. We want one thing, we get another. We want joy and success in our careers and in our businesses, and it's a never-ending struggle. We want to find love, but it eludes us. And sometimes we find love and build relationships. They fall apart and slip away. It's not your fault you're feeling these emotions. And the best news is, it doesn't have to be this way. In fact, you can easily discover the keys to an amazing, successful, and fulfilling life. Tom and Mary are living proof of hundreds of my clients who have discovered that your life can be optimized to the fullest, and every aspect of it can be transformed starting today, a brand new beginning. And we have the resources now available to help you achieve every bit of your happiness and your goals. Let me be the first one to say, no one is exempt from the reality of life. I sure had my own challenges as well.
There's this young man, 18 years old in high school, who was in love with a young woman, and he wanted to take her out and take her around, take her to the prom. Well, he went to the driver's license to get his driver's test, and he was told that he didn't pass the vision test, he needed to go see an eye doctor. He went to see the eye doctor, and when he got there, he was told that he had an eye condition that would plague him for the rest of his life, and he would never be able to drive. Well, imagine hearing that news yourself. You would be devastated. He was devastated too.
When I found all this out, I had the full gamut of emotions. I was shocked and felt lost. I was crushed and felt disappointed. I was mad and felt depressed. And it took over a year in the process of learning to accept my disability. And the journey to learned to manage my disability, I learned that my life is not determined by disability.
You see, James taught me a really powerful lesson, that my success and my happiness is determined by me. Makes sense, right? I'm the one who has the responsibility, the choice, and the power to transform and maximize my life to the fullest.
I also discovered that I was created by God for the purpose to care and to help others, to give, to share, and to love. It was the impetus to earn my master's degree and dedicate my life to counseling and self-improvement and helping people like you. You know, the traditional method is to analyze the what and the why. Things such as, what's wrong? Why I have all these crises in my life? Why can I be happy? Why can I make more money? Why can people understand what I'm trying to tell them? If you think about it, typical therapy like this can take years. That's when I asked, could it be that we've been asking the wrong question? What if we focus on the how?
James taught me the how questions. How could I heal myself and get rid of everything that's holding me back? And then, how could I have the best relationships ever? Complete self-confidence, intimacy, and love. How can I make more money and maximize my time? How can I achieve my full potential, my ideal life, my goals, to be the best person ever, the best wife, the best mother, the best contributor? And how can I help others do the same thing? See, knowing how was much more useful. I mean, it just makes a lot more sense, right?
The process of discovering the how happened incredibly fast. No endless couch session analyzing things. You don't need to dig in the old painful memories. The same energy used to analyze the problem can be used to generate the solutions.
This is a really cool concept, and it makes complete sense. James proved to me that it doesn't take any more effort to be happy than it does to be depressed. It's just a choice, if you know how to make it. Exciting, right?
Now, here's the real interesting part. After literally helping thousands of people, none of them seems to be interested in the why. After their life has been transformed and optimized. Awesome, huh?
I knew I was just coasting along on cruise control. And sure, I'd get a burst of wind into my sails and jump ahead for a few days, but it never really lasted. I wasn't depressed, or I wasn't even really unhappy. It's just that everything in my life was like a B- or a C+ maybe. I saw James do a presentation, and he said a couple of things that really stood out. He asked what we thought our life would look like if we were achieving our maximum, our full potential, being more productive, more alive, being the best person that we possibly could be. I had to be honest with myself, and that's when I called James. My first meeting with him was awesome, and he dug right in, but in such a warm and a friendly and caring manner. It was absolutely clear. I knew that James had one purpose: to transform my life, to get me to an A or an A+. And now, 3 months later, I can tell you that I've never been more settled with myself, and I've never been happier in my life, ever.
While working with James, everything in my life became much brighter and much clearer. Sure, I had moments of challenges, but I didn't get stuck there, stuck in negative emotions, bad habits, fears, and irrational behavior. James helped me work right through them. My marriage turned incredible. Relationships blossomed. Life became much easier. I started sleeping like a baby all the way through the night. James taught me how to get unstuck and stay unstuck, and how to keep my life in motion.
Question: what would your life look like if you got unstuck? How would you feel to free yourself from the pain and suffering you may be experiencing now? Imagine you'll be making the best decision in your life, and you'll be infinitely more productive and utilizing your brain power to its fullest.
Look, don't make the mistake that I did. I had James's number here on my desk for 2 years. I'd already suffered a lifetime, and I protracted it for another 2 years. James is amazing, a true life changer. Get on your phone and call him. If there's a button to click, click it. Don't let another 2 minutes go by, much less 2 years. I love that guy, James. Let him help you like he helped me, and believe me, if he can help me, he can definitely help you. Call him now.
Tom is right. As many of my clients often say, if I have known how easy it is to do this and really be myself, I would have done it a long time ago. And I tell them, at least you're doing it now. So, are you wondering, how can I really get going again, turning my problems into solutions? Well, you can get a great jump start by getting my introductory MP3, New Beginning. Hey, it is my gift to you, absolutely free. Now, I've run way long on this, so let's wrap it up. Here's what I'm thinking. I have 27 strategies to help you transform, optimize, and accelerate your life. Here's the question. How many of those 27 strategies will work for you? I don't know. What I can tell you is that I've been helping thousands of people just like you for over 19 years, side by side, transforming their lives. I get phone calls all the time from people thanking me and telling me how much their life has changed. Their solitude, their depression, their suffering is solved. It's gone. Their life is terrific. So, let's say you didn't ask me for help. Where will that leave you? Will you get happiness or unstuck using your current strategy? Probably not. Will you be kicking yourself for the rest of your life if you didn't do everything possible to save your life and make it incredible? Absolutely. I can't make the decision for you. It's 100% up to you. I can help you, but you have got to take the first step. Look, don't let another minute slip through your hand again like Tom did. If all this makes sense to you and you're serious in regaining control of your life, call me. Let's accelerate your life into personal freedom, from ordinary to extraordinary. Just call me. I am here to help. Call me now. It's never too soon.